Very good morning, student. Now we will understand how to solve a word problems, right? For that, what we have to do, let us understand. First step is that we have to read the given question carefully, right? And then we have to understand the question. Once you understand the question, then you take it for solving it, right? First read it, understand it, what they are asking you, what we have to find, then we have to solve it. Getting it? So we will start with it. So if I say that if there is a question that there are 324 goats and 134 cows in a farm, how many animals are there in the farm altogether? So I have read the question. Then I will understand what is given in this question. What they have given you? They have given you 324 goats are there and 134 cows are there in a farm. And I have to find out the numbers, total numbers in the farm altogether. So we know that there is a goat and there is a cow in the farm. The number of the goat is 324 goats, and in case of a cows the number is 134 cows. Now read this question carefully. How many they have asked? That means you have to find out the total of this, right? Means you have to add the number. Okay, you have to add this both the numbers, right? So we will solve it now. Okay, we have understood the concept, what they are asking. Now we will solve it. So for that, you have to write a solution and you have to draw the grid in this way. Okay, table you have to draw where you have to mention 100, tens, ones, so that it will be easy for you, right? Then we will start. First, what is given? We will write it first, then we will solve it. So what is given? They have given you number of goats, that is 324. That number I have written over here in the correct column. 3 is at 100 place, so I have written 3 at 100 place, 2 at 1's place, 2 is at 10's place, 4 is at 1's place, right? So I have written that in a proper way. Now what the second thing they have given you? They have given you number of cows. So the number of cows is 134. So I have written over here 134. Now what I have to do? I have to remove total number of animals in the farm altogether. What I have to do? I have to remove the total number of animals in the farm altogether. So how much is that? I don't know. So I have to find out. So what I have to do? I have to add it. So let us add it. So when you will add it, okay, so you will start from this at 1's place. 4 plus 4 is what? It is 8. 2 plus 3 is what? It is 5. And 3 plus 1 it is 4. So your answer will be 458. Am I right? You are not going to start from this side. You are going to start adding from this side. Okay, from the left side to the right side you have to add, right? Now at the last, once you add this number, at the last what you have to write? You have to write the final statement. That is, there are 458 animals in the farm altogether. Am I right? So what we have done? First of all, we have read the question carefully. Then we have understood it, right? And then we have started solving it. First, we have written the part which is given. Then we have added the number and we have written the final statement of it. Am I right? So we have to solve the exercise 2.5 of your test book, that is given on the page number 32. There is no space in the test book to solve, so we have to solve this in a notebook. So each and every sum is explained in this video, so you have to listen to it carefully, dear my student. Then I am going to send you the PDF of it, and accordingly you have to write that part in your notebook. Okay, first understand it. So let us start. So on the page number 32 of your test book, the question number 1 is, there are 431 boys and 367 girls in a school. How many students study in the school altogether? So I have read the question carefully and you are also reading with me, right? So what is given? They have given you number of boys, number of girls, and then you have to make a total of them. Okay, so what they have given you? They have given you number of boys, number of girls. So number of boys is how much? They are 431 boys. The number of girls is 367 girls in the school. Now they are asking you how many students study in the school altogether. So for that we have to add both the numbers. So let us start. For that, what we have to do, I have told you. Whatever is given, you have to write it first and then you have to solve it, and at last you have to write the final answer for it, right? So let us start. What is given first? The number of boys is 431. So you are going to write in this way. After that, what is given? The number of girls, that is 367 girls are there. So we have written 367. Then we are going to add it. Okay, so we have to find total number of students study in the school altogether. So for that we have to add it. Total, no? So for that we have to add it. So 1 plus 7 is what? It is 8. 3 plus 6 is what? 9. And 4 plus 3 is what? It is 7. So your answer will be 798, right? This will be your answer. And the final statement that you are going to write will be, there are 798 students in the school altogether. Okay. See, everything is given in the question. You just have to add it and you have to frame the sentence. How I have framed it? Are you getting it? So in this way you have to solve each and every sum. You have to understand it and then you have to solve it. So now next one. There are 230 passengers in one train carriage and 255 passengers in another carriage. How many passengers are there in the two carriage? That means what they have given you, they have said that there are in one train carriage. Okay, in one train you know that train have several carriage. So in one train carriage there are 230 passengers. In another carriage there are 255 passengers. And they are asking you how many passengers are there in the two carriage. Carriage in the sense box, right? So we have to add it. So what we have to do? We have to write the given thing first. So what is given? They have given you number of passengers in one train. See, I have written what is given. So it is 230, right? The second thing they have given you number of passengers in another train, that is 255, right? Now what I have to do? I have to remove the total number of passengers are there in the two carriage. They are asking you now how many passengers are there in the two carriage. So you have to write total number of passengers are there in the two carriage, question mark. We don't know the answer. So for that we have to calculate it. So 0 plus 5 is what? It is 5. 3 plus 5 is what? It is 8. And 2 plus 2 is 4. So you have to calculate it and you will get the answer 485. Okay. Now once you get the answer, dear my student, you have to write the final statement. The final statement will be, there are 485 passengers in the two carriage. Right? Have you understood it? Okay. Now the third one. Let us start. So we will read the question carefully. First of all, what they are asking. A shopkeeper sold 333 bottles of apple drink and 200 bottles of orange drink. How many bottles did he sell in all? So what he is asking, a shopkeeper has sold how many bottles of apple juice, that is apple drink, that is 333, and that of orange drink, they are 200 bottles of an orange drink, right? A shopkeeper sold it. Now how many bottles did he sell in all? So for that we have to add it, both the numbers. So let us solve it. Now what is given, we will write it first. So what they have given you, number of bottles of apple drink sold is 333, right? The second thing, they have given you numbers of bottles of orange drink sold, that is 200. Am I right? So we have to remove the total number of bottles the shopkeeper sold. So for that we have to add both the numbers. So let us add it. So the number will be 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 0, it will be 3, and 3 plus 2, it will be 5. So your number will be 533, right? And your final answer will be, there are 533 bottles sold by the shopkeeper, right? Am I right? Right? So we will solve the fourth one now. The fourth question is, there are 706 mangoes on one tree and 291 mangoes on another tree. How many mangoes in all are there on the two trees? If you are not able to understand the question, read it once, read it twice, understand the question carefully. Okay? So what they have said you in this question, they have given you that there are two mango trees. On one mango tree there are 706 mangoes, and on another mango tree there are 291 mangoes. Okay? So they have asked you how many mangoes in all are there on the two trees. So what we have to do, we have to add it. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to write whatever is given, we will write it, right? So what is given? Number of mangoes on one tree is how much? It is 706. So I have written the number in the correct column. The next thing, they have given you number of mangoes on another tree, that is 291. So we have written it, right? Now they are asking you how many mangoes in all are there on the two trees. So that means they are asking you total number of mangoes in all are there on the two trees. We have to find it. So let us find it. 6 plus 1, it is 7. 0 plus 9, it is 9. 7 plus 2, it is how much? It is 9. So your answer will be 997. Right? So what will be your final statement? Your final statement will be, there are 997 mangoes on the two trees, right? Okay, now we will solve the fifth one. Okay, we will understand it first. So for that we have to read it carefully. So there are 285 red beads and 414 yellow beads in a necklace. Imagine it. Okay, what is the total number of beads in a necklace? So you have to count the total number of beads in the necklace. So there are red beads and yellow beads. So the total number of red bead is what? It is 285, and that of yellow beads, they are 414 yellow beads, and we have to remove the total number of beads in a necklace. So we have to add it. So what is given over here? Number of red bead is what? It is 285, right? The second thing they have given you number of yellow beads, that is 414. And now we have to remove the total number of beads in a necklace. So for that we have to add both the numbers. So we will add it, that is 5 plus 4 it will be 9, 8 plus 1 it will be 9, 2 plus 4 it will be 7. So your answer will be 2 plus 4 will be 6. So your answer will be 699. Am I right? So your final answer will be, there are 699 beads in the necklace. Right? Dear my student, it is quite simple, but what we have to do? We have to read the question carefully once, twice. Then we have to understand what is given and what they are asking you. Right? And finally then we have to solve it. Right? And we have to write whatever is given in that first and then final statement for that. I hope that the word problems on the page number 32 of your test book, exercise 2.5 is clear to you. I am going to send you this exercise PDF which you have to write in the notebook, not in a test book, because there is no space in the test book. Right? You are going to write this in a notebook. So, thank you.